So my name is Andrew Danzig. I use they, he pronouns, and I graduated with a theater communications degree from Temple in the great year of 2006. Right now, I am the founder of a nonprofit that does biopsychosocial supports for artists and a psychotherapist and researcher. And soon I will be appointed as the new director of diversity, equity, and inclusion training in the mayor's office of diversity, equity, and inclusion. So that will also be happening. So quite a lot of things. There's this woman named Sherry Sanders who does Rock the Audition, this organization in New York. She's had a full panel, and I'm sitting on a couple of panels this year where we're talking about art and the healing process of it. It's undeniable that theater draws in people, usually in high school, middle school, right, who are creative, but also many times struggle with finding their place. And I think that the loveliness of the healing aspect of theater is when we really take it at its core, that it's listening and reacting, and people don't feel heard and they don't feel that they can be themselves. And I think that those environments where we can allow people to explore, where we can engage their creativity, where they can be who they are unapologetically and authentically is actually the healing part of theater. I'm really excited that Temple is reaching out to alumni. I really loved my experience there and my time, and I encourage theater programs to continue to remind artists that we don't have to be one thing, that there is the ability to do so many things with your life. In theater, we often kind of create uh, this notion of, you know, just be grateful to work and take whatever work you have, and if you don't, you're a failure. And that's so untrue. I think that theater artists are amongst the most creative people in the world, and if we can literally build stories and narratives and understandings of the human experience on stage, we can do anything. And so I often encourage artists to think about the ways that you can take what you're using and how can you bring it to other landscapes, and to eliminate this undue pressure. And I hope that Temple and other programs look more to diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts in the ways that they are creating seasons, the ways that they are engaging students and performance, and hopefully this next generation of artists will be able to further that kind of idea of true diversity, equity, inclusion. So that's something I hope for.